My name is Desiree, deWysocki. I'm a SEI full stack software engineering alumni from 2019. Prior to being a software engineer, I was a marketer. Did a bunch of different things, from some of the creative to doing more of the management and organization of marketing. And it was easy to kind of fall into different marketing roles, where I worked at a few startups and then one larger company. At that larger company, I realized marketing was definitely not my passion. It was something that I could do, but not something I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I had started talking to a few friends that were software engineers. They said that coding's a perfect, tangible skill to have to put on your resume. Why don't you try it out? If I remember correctly, I was looking at a variety of should I take a boot camp or should I do a master's? But it felt like a master's would be a little bit too long. So what are the top boot camps? And GA was always the one that popped up, that it was one of the longest standing ones. And it had a great network so that it was easy to find a job after. I think I personally just liked how the program was set up. It was a lot easier than I thought it would be, and one of the biggest things that was helpful for me, because it is a commitment, right? You're putting in a certain amount of money, 3 months, hoping to do this career switch. And General Assembly had a boot camp prep, and I think that was the key thing for me to decide to go with this. The experience itself was, of course, one of a kind. It's one of the best decisions I've ever made, but it definitely would have to be the group, the network, because you're not doing it alone. And like you said, you kind of have your comrades in arms, right? Eat, sleep, breathe, code, and get to bounce ideas off of people, talk to them, grow, learn things. There were certain things that weren't even part of the program that another person had known for styling, and so then the entire group started using that because it was something that was really interesting. It really helped you flourish and grow in a way that, the program itself is already great, but then to have that on top of it was icing on the cake. I don't think I would ever not do General Assembly. It gave me skills outside of coding, the perseverance, the showing that even when you hit a wall, you think you can't, there's no way that you're going to be able to figure this out. You can, right? In coding, there's no true right answer. And so there's always some way to figure out what you want to do. And General Assembly showed me that I wanted to do something. And a career switch is scary. And I was able to do that. And now it feels like I can kind of do anything. That's where the entrepreneurial spirit, it just kind of fed that too. And it's really important to take a moment and look inwards and see, is this something that's really driving you? Are you passionate? Are you happy? Because you spend a ton of time at work, and it should be something that you at least enjoy a little bit. Know that making that transition can be tough. You're going into a completely different field, but you're not alone. And there are so many people that are making that switch for the better. And also, when you've done that switch, imposter syndrome can be huge. It can be scary, but know that you've learned a lot. You have a lot of great skills, and even from the previous career that you have, are valuable skills that are going to help you in this new tech career. You've got this.